So, what is failure exactly? Well, I'm a musician and a writer, so I consider myself a creative person. And one of my biggest creative idols is Pablo Picasso. And Picasso said he's always doing what he can't do in order that he may be able to do it. So, if this is your philosophy, to learn new things, then you have to be failing all the time. If you can't paint and you want to learn to paint, you have to start by failing again and again and again and again. But I think this idea of failure is really a matter of perspective. Failure is what happens when you have a goal and you want to achieve it and it doesn't happen. So you're obsessed with the results. But when we talk about music, we talk about playing music. So music is not work, music is play. If you're playing, there's no such thing as failure if you're having a good time. So when I play music, maybe I play a wrong note. Maybe I don't sing the right note. But if I'm having a good time, I don't see it as a failure. I know that in Hinduism you have this idea of either lila or lila. I've read it, but I've never said it aloud. But this idea that everything is play. You know, that you have lots of stories about young Krishna, and he is playing all the time, he's having a really good time. Even when demons are coming, he's just playing and he's having a great time. And I think this is the philosophy that all of us need to have, even if we aren't artists, even if we aren't musicians. I think life is art, life is play. So for me, I've done many things. I've tried to write books that I haven't finished. I've tried to learn instruments that I haven't been able to learn totally. But in every case, instead of rejecting the experience as a failure, I try to see what can be recycled. Even if the book isn't finished, I've come up with many amazing ideas in the process that can then contribute to books in the future, or just continue to contribute to my general happiness and philosophy. And yes, and one final thought is that in music we have a saying: if you play a wrong note just once, it's a wrong note. But if you play a wrong note 3 times, now it's a rhythm. So I think it's the same thing. Every failure you have in life, you can find a way to incorporate it artistically and to make it something more than a failure, to make it part of the art of your life. That's all.